Hey there, Sheldon here with VSL, and today we're going to talk about Wi-Fi, a little bit about what it is, and how to troubleshoot issues with it. We'll begin by explaining what is Wi-Fi, and we'll do that by telling you what it is not. Wi-Fi is not the internet. Think of the internet as a grocery store. Wi-Fi would be the roadways you would take to that grocery store. Here's how the internet reaches your home. It starts with your internet service provider, or ISP, usually Spectrum or Frontier in our area. The connection comes in through a cable to your house. It is then routed to a modem. Modem stands for modulator, demodulator. It simply converts the internet signal into something the network can use. From there, the signal goes to a router, which sends it to all your devices. This can be through a wired connection, which we won't focus on in this video, or Wi-Fi. Finally, your devices, like phones, computers, or printers, connect and go online. I want to mention that some ISPs provide a single device that combines the modem and router into one. That's totally fine, and it doesn't change the troubleshooting steps that I'll be going over in this video. Whether you have one device or two, the process is the same. And Wi-Fi comes in two main speeds, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. 2.4 has a longer range and better wall penetration, but it's slower and more prone to interference. 5 GHz is faster and handles more devices better, but it has a shorter range and struggles sometimes to get through walls. Notice there are 4 potential points of failure: the internet source, the modem, the router, and the individual device. Let's start with what I've found to be the most common issue. In my experience, the most common issue is fixed by simply restarting the modem, the router, or both. You might see a message like connected but no internet. That just means your device is talking to the router, but the router isn't seeing the internet. Now don't press any reset buttons. That can wipe everything and return the device to factory settings. Instead, unplug the power cord from one device. I usually start with the router, wait about 15 seconds, then plug it back in. Give it several minutes to boot up and reconnect. Sometimes it can take up to 5 minutes. If that doesn't work, do the same thing with the modem. We test one at a time to figure out which device is the problem. If you have a single device that acts as both the modem and the router, just unplug that one and see if it helps. If restarting the device fixes the issue, I usually just wait and see if it happens again. It could have been a random glitch, and you might not see the problem again. But if you find yourself restarting the modem or the router once or twice a week, it's time to call your internet provider and let them know there's a problem. At this point, we're down to 2 possibilities. Either the internet source is the issue, or it's something with the devices. If multiple devices can't get online, then it's likely the source, meaning your internet connection itself is the problem. There's not much more that you can do except call your internet provider and let them know you're having an issue. From there, it's up to them to get it resolved. At this point, if we're down to the devices being the issue and none of them are getting online, my guess is they're not connected to the Wi-Fi network. Sometimes your internet provider may have had to replace equipment. Your devices may not have been reconnected to the new network. Typically, if multiple devices aren't connecting, it's very likely they've simply lost their Wi-Fi connection. Now, if it's just one device that's not connecting, it may have Wi-Fi turned off or it hasn't been connected to the network. On laptops, look for a Wi-Fi key on the keyboard. Sometimes it's accidentally pressed and disables the connection. Well, that's it. I hope this video helped you out and got you back on the internet, or at least helped you determine what the problem is. If you found the video useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. I'll see you in the next video.